Okay. Looks good?
Mm-hmm. Looks great.
Okay. I'm ready. Oh, is it going?
Yep.
Ha! Rolling. Welcome to another episode of You Can't Handle the Tooth. This is Dr. Griffin, the real floss boss, bringing you another video. So, we used to do these Facebook Live all the time, but I found when I tried to get those videos and use them in other ways, the quality wasn't so great. So we're going to do it a different way this time. We're going to film these videos and then still push them out to you. We still want your questions. It's been a little while since I posted one. Just been really busy with life, but I'm here and ready to keep this going. At least try to do it on a weekly basis for you. So in the past, we've done very dental-related topics. We did, we've done things on floss and veneers and night guards and all kinds of different things. And those are all great topics you guys sent in. We've even done stuff on gum disease and on insurance. And so I tried to think, okay, let's think bigger. What else besides teeth and gums can I offer? And so thinking outside of the box a little bit, like for example, insurance. We've covered the insurance question in a past video. What else do I do? The things that I've had to study and learn that I can send your way. So we do an enormous amount of dental photography and videography. In fact, I've used so many cameras over the years, and maybe we'll talk about that one day, the different types of cameras, until I found the one that I'm currently using. But they have evolved in the different things that I'm trying to shoot and how I shoot them, from portrait photography, I do a lot of that, to smile photography, I do a lot of that. I even teach courses on dental photography, and then even very macro close-up, like teeth right in the lens type photography. Very close, detailed stuff. You can see this on the Instagram account at Wildwood Dental if you're interested. So since I do so much dental photography, I thought maybe there's something that I can translate from dental world into your world. And I found a subject over the last year to be very, very interesting that I think most people have no clue about. And that is these little cards that you put in your cameras, okay? These little cards, people call them SD cards, which I think means like secure dental or something like that, but SD cards. And then we use even these little teeny weeny ones, the micros, right? These are going like a GoPro and stuff like that. So there's so much more to one of these cards than meets the eye, and I thought I would share this information with you as I've had to learn them either for the photography that I'm doing or for the courses that I teach on this stuff. There are a bunch of numbers on these things, and there's only one number that the majority of the world looks at when they go to Best Buy or they order these things on Amazon, and that is capacity. How large is this card? How much storage can I put on here? And it's usually measured in gigabytes, and they range, well, they range from, I don't know if they sell them any less than a 32 gigabyte. Maybe they make a 16 gigabyte one still, but why would you ever buy that? I have no idea. The price jump to 32 or 64 is not horrible. But then when you get into the ones that are even larger than that, they can be more expensive. But to stay in that 32 to 64 gigabyte range, for most people shooting home videos or vacation videos, probably fine. Just have a couple of them on hand. So the big number that people look at is the gigabytes, okay? But there are some other numbers that you should look at when you use these cards. One of them is there is a number in a circle, either a 2, 4, 6, or a 10. They are relative speeds. So there's two types of speeds on these things. One is the reading speed and one is the writing speed. The writing speed is when you take a picture and then you go to look, if you're using a digital camera, you take the picture, it takes a second or two and then the picture shows up. Well, that delay is the writing speed. If you have a slow writing speed, there's going to be a pause and you're going to be like, hang on a minute. Okay, ready to take another one. Can you take another one? You have to wait just a second. If you get a faster writing speed, you click the picture, it'll show up even faster, okay? So that number is in a circle, and you want to get the 10. That is the fastest. That's, that's the writing speed. That's not the number 10. That is in a U, okay? There's a U on the card, which we'll show you, and there's a number on there. You want to get the higher that number is, the faster the writing speed. The reading speed is when you plug it into your computer or however you're going to transfer it. For the computer to pull those images off of there, runs at a certain speed also based on this card. Well, one of the factors is the speed of this card. And if you want that to be faster, then you want that number to be at a 10. I just wouldn't buy anything less than a 10. So you want that 10 in a circle to be on the card. It'll be super fast. These things also, they make like these little... no one does these mostly, but you can use these, just like the old VHS tapes, you can lock this so that no one can record on it, no one can delete off of it, accidentally. That's a kind of a safety feature on there. I think some of them even have little encoded, like you can create a password to get through, stuff like that. The other one is these small ones. The last thing I wanted to mention is these small cards. They're set up the same way, same kind of numbers, and sometimes they're put in these little cases like this. So you pull a little card like this out of your phone or out of your GoPro, and you'll put it into this little carrier, and now you can put it into your computer or to a card reader, okay? So I just found these to be very interesting if you're trying to get a little bit better at photography, trying to speed up the process a little bit. There are some numbers you want to look at beyond the gigabytes on the card, because the gigabytes are super important, but there are other little things that can frustrate you and you don't even know why, but now you know. So now you know to look at these other numbers when you're searching and shopping for a new camera card. Now, I hope this is helpful. It seems a little off topic because I usually am talking about dental stuff, but this is something, I'm a dentist, and this is something I use every day. Every day, multiple times a day, I am shooting pictures and using this stuff, and I thought this, not only could you guys benefit from good flossing techniques, but even maybe some photographic tips. And I'll probably bring a lot more photography tips into these You Can't Handle the Tooth videos in the future, because I'm fascinated by it, and it's a passion of mine, so we're going to share. And that is it for today. I want to thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Keep looking on Facebook. We'll promote these things so that you guys will know when the next video is coming out and you can see them. So that's it for now. This is Dr. J, the Real Floss Boss, signing off. We'll see you next week.